Welcome to this RaceEntry tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to customize your sponsor sales page. So you'll log into your account, and then you'll see all of your races for the year. These are, of course, fake demo races that we have that we use to make these tutorials. So we're going to do the Wing It Marathon today. So we're going to select the Wing It Marathon. And then from the sidebar menu, we're going to go to Sponsors and Edit Form. Now you'll notice that a lot of the settings here look like our booth sales page and our registration page editing. So you've got the background that you can edit here. Of course, I've already uploaded a photo for the background, and then the foreground color you can adjust as well. And that's this purple background here that you see as the foreground. Okay. And then under settings, you'll have some overall design choices. So right now my background image is set to match registration. If I want it to match booths instead, I can do that, or I can upload a unique image here. So that's nice to have a little bit of variation. I'm just going to keep it simple and continue to match registration. If I wanted to disable that photo, I can disable that by clicking this button. I can adjust the form opacity, and that's the opacity of that purple background here. So I'll just put it at 100% so you can just see what that looks like. And then we have tile overlays that have, there's an opacity there. So you can adjust that opacity as well. So I'm just gonna leave that at 60 for now. And then if you want your sponsors to be listed in the order that you have them on the Manage Sponsors page view, you can select this sync checkbox. It's automatically selected. But if you wanted to have a different order on your online sales page, you can just uncheck that. And then you can select the number of tiles you want to have per row here. So it can be anywhere from 2 to 4, depending on the layout that you want. I'm going to leave it at 2 for now. And then you have some sales settings here. And they're just kind of overall sales settings, like when sales open, when they close, who covers the online fee, and then you can add your waiver here. This verify email checkbox, when someone's buying a sponsorship, they'll input their email twice, just to make sure that you have the correct email and that you're sending the sponsorship information to the right place. If you're not worried about that, you can uncheck that, and then sponsors will only enter their email one time. All right, once you're happy with those settings, you're going to hit save. Okay, now you'll notice that my foreground here, my form is fully opaque, because I've adjusted that setting. And then we've got our sponsors here. If I wanted to move around the order, I could click and drag the tiles. So that's nice. And then to customize a tile, I can click the tile. If I wanted to just have a different color, I can select a color. So maybe we'll do like a bright green. I can also upload an image, or I can disable these settings. We'll go ahead and hit save. And then you'll notice that that bright green is a little bit faded, and that's because we have that overlay over the top, and I can adjust that opacity to make it a little bit more opaque, or less opaque, whatever looks best for what I want here. And then, of course, I can also add an image instead if I want. So I can just select an image here, and then I can size it and drag it around to be what I want. If I wanted to have color framing both sides or just on the top or whatever, I can adjust the tile color as well, and that will show up. Once I'm happy with that, I'll hit save. And now I've got my image there as well. So that's how you can customize your sponsor sales page. It's a great way for sponsors looking for events to work with, to learn more about your opportunities online. And they can purchase it online from this page, and they can even request an invoice as well. So that's really nice and convenient. It's a great resource that you can email out to prospective sponsors so they can take a look and see what they want to do. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Have a good one.